And here is the large upgrade to Off-Road Bound 1. We've got a camper that came straight from Australia at some point. It's an MDC XT12HR. It's got the cold weather pack, which I'll describe a little later. But it comes with 2 speakers, one here, one up front to the system that's hooked on the inside. You've got a light here for, you know, at night you can find the door handle. And if we come over here, we've got a table. And the table folds up and down. You can do your prepping for your meal, stack your drinks, do whatever you want. And then we've got a outlet here for power. And then right below it, the reason I like MDC is because they think about detail. You've got this little hook that hooks onto the door, which I can show you later, but anyway, it holds it out here so you can get in and out quick. And then if we pop over here, we got 2 LED lights, one for the table. Then we've got the external kitchen that pulls out, and you can literally, you know, cook out here, wash your hands, clean your utensils, stuff like that. Oh, we got the dog here. Hey you, Electra. She's sleeping and she's gotta move. You gotta move. You're in the way, miss. Kind of in my way, but it is what it is. So you can put your spices here, and again, this folds all the way down. 3-burner stove, all off propane, and then we got a utensil holder here for our utensils for eating. Then if you come to the front, we've got a rack that basically holds a sweet fridge. I've got the fridge in my truck. It's a little small for this. I'm going to upgrade, like I said. But this rack comes out, set your fridge on there, plugs in over here. You got another, you know, light here for in dark, and then you have access to your fridge for all your food and all that good stuff. And then come around to the front. This is where the propane tanks are. I've got dual, which, you know, lets me be out there a lot longer, because I do use propane for the food and as well as a shower, hot water heater. So we got 2 tanks, and then I've got a switch, so when one is empty, I can just switch it left to right and have it dialed in and on board. And then and then I've got a RV lockbox here, which is pretty sweet. Top comes off, stores all my tools that I need. I lock it for good keeping. And another thing about MDC is they have an articulating hitch. So when I'm out in the mountain and I'm off-roading, if you've ever been out there, you'll understand that there's ruts, big bumps, big rocks, stuff like that. With an articulating hitch, you've got 360 motion going left to right all the time. And then you also have 360 motion going up and down. So when you're driving, this hitch keeps the camper at a level base. And then I'll show you the articulating axle underneath when we go around to the back. We've got an auxiliary light here in case I need any light. And then there's an emergency brake, and obviously that to crank up. And come around the back. Dog's still sleeping. Come around the back, we obviously have a spare, which we need. And then I've got roto packs for my gas or water. We've got an extra one here. We've also got an extra one here on the ladder. This is a rack for any firewood or other stuff you need when you're camping. I use it for firewood. It came in very handy. Another onboard light, and then I got a camera in case I need it driving. And I forgot to mention the big awning that comes out electronically over the picnic table and cooking and all that stuff. And there also is another option that I have, I just didn't put it up, but this whole awning encapsulates, so if there's a storm out, you can put it up, you can still cook outside if you choose to. So I'll bring you up top. This is a very reinforced ladder, which is pretty nice, but I'll take you up top and show you the solar panels. So I've got 2 large solar panels, left and right, and then the AC in the middle. And these are vent boxes for the shower. And those guys pump in the fuel to the Renology system pretty well. We've also got clevises in case we get stuck. I can, you know, detach, pull it with my winch, pull it out with my Jeep, whatever I got to do. And underneath here, you can see the orange and blue. It's Tough Tracks HD, and there's one on each axle. It's left and right, and those axles are independent. And again, when you're traveling in the ruts, they will take the ruts and the bumps like that. So you not only have the articulating hitch, you have the separate entity axles that you know, take the bumps. And I forgot to mention, on my Jeep I have 513 gears on my axles, so it lowers the ratio and gives me a lot more power. And then if we want to come inside, exterior door, it's pretty sweet. There's two of them. They separate, turns into a screen door. So if you want to have the screen door closed and have air flowing in, you can just have the hard protection door sit here with the hook. And so I'll open that guy, and then you'll see cardboard, probably wondering why.
Charlie the cat.
Yep, we took it down to Florida for about 5 days, tested it out to see what, you know, was good, what was bad, how things operate. But anyway, so we go down there. I didn't have the dog yet, who's sleeping. I just had the cat, and the cat, after about the second night, the second night, started scratching and picking at the screen, which irritated me because it's pretty expensive to replace. So grabbed access cardboard we had, stuck it up there as a shield. It worked great.
He just got lonely.
Yeah, I don't know, it gets lonely. But so yeah, we come on in here, and this is the interior of the camper.
My favorite part.
Yeah, it's the woman part. So we turn on all the lights. There's you know, 5 options. It's pretty sweet. And then there's actually some down below too. You've got all these switches here to turn on the step light, so you can see. And then this is the spotlight switch for outside, and these are all on the doors. So, and then here's the awning switch, main power, speaker again for music.
And of course for emergencies.
Yeah, for emergencies, but again, we're out there, we ain't gonna have one. We're locked, loaded, and dialed and ready. So yeah, there's the cat. Now it's not scratching at the doors. She's just comfortable as a dream, chilling. So we've got some storage here. I put my clothes here, tools here. These fold up and down, lock. And then obviously we have the speaker system. Maybe we can turn it on. You get the gist. I'll turn it off so you can hear. Again, speaker there. And then if you come over here, this is the motor of the camper. That's kind of what I call it. We've got it